What's going on, YouTube? Just sitting here doing a reset. Told y'all I was gonna keep making videos, but my plans didn't work out like I wanted to. But I've been this is my third, yeah, it's my third week doing the lease purchase with JB. So far, I like it. When I first started, when I left orientation, I had 3 days of orientation, Monday through Wednesday. I left early Wednesday. Yeah, it was a half a day for me Wednesday. I called my dispatch up, and it's like I'm ready. So I did orientation in Louisville, Kentucky. So I had to deadhead bobtail from Louisville, Kentucky to Indianapolis to pick up my empty. And when I made it there, like I say, the place that I was picking up the empty was closed. So I sat there overnight, and when they opened up, like I say, went in to get the empty, and come to find out it was a truck underneath the empty trailer, and it wasn't a JB Hunt truck. So I sat there till around 1 p.m. and because we couldn't find the driver. No one could find the driver. Dispatch hit me up. She was like, she got another empty, and it was like about 20 miles away. So I was like, cool. So I went on, I headed that way. Got about 2 miles before, I got about 2 miles from the trailer, and she called. She was like, I got some news. She was like, you don't need an empty to go into the shipper. But she was like, you still can pick up that empty trailer if you want to, but you can bobtail into the shipper. So I'm like, I said, it really don't matter. She was like, yeah. She was like, well, you can just bobtail into the shipper. So I bobtailed into the shipper. It was like another 25 miles. Yeah, it was like another 25 miles. So I bobtailed 25 miles to the shipper. Got my paperwork. I checked in, got my paperwork. The shipper was like, you have to drive a mile and a half to the yard where the trailer at, where the loaded trailer at. So I went there, I picked up, hooked up, I checked the trailer out. So I'm like, it don't seem right because it was a plain white trailer. It wasn't a JB Hunt trailer, But like I said, on the BOL, it had the trailer number. It had my origin and my destination. Everything was right on the BOL. So, I'm like, okay. I'm like, it's kind of strange, not a JB Hunt trailer. So I hooked up. And, I left the shipper. I got about close to 200 miles. My dispatch hit me up. She was like, I didn't get your loaded call. So, I started giving her my information. She asked me my trailer number. So I gave her my trailer number. She was like, nah. She was like, it should be a 66 or 67. I'm like, yeah, I know, but this trailer here is this here, it's this trailer number. Well, you sure is no other number on there? I'm like, no other number. So she wanted me to take pictures or whatever. Anyway, she put me on hold. She got back with me. She said she was going to call me back. Well, she called me back about an hour later. So, I'm sitting on the off the exit ramp, sitting there. I sat there for about an hour. She called me back. She was like, hey, you going to love me and you going to hate me. I'm like, okay. The thing is, I'm going to need you to go take the trailer back. The good thing about it is I'm going to pay you for your deadhead miles, for all your miles. I'm like, okay, no problem. No, I wasn't upset. I just went on and took it back. Took it back, dropped it off. And, good thing about it, they had me a load set. They had me a load. So once I dropped the the loaded trailer back at the shipper. I deadheaded, I bobtailed over to my next pickup, which was I had to go grab another empty from another warehouse, and the empty trailer they gave me wasn't nowhere there, you know. So I went around looking for some empties at the same location, and I found the empty. So I'm like, hey, the empty y'all gave me is not here, but I got this empty here, you know. So, you know, they dispatched me to that empty, right? So it was a pilot about 8 miles down. So I was like, hey, I'm gonna go camp out here till in the morning where I can go, you know, when I go get my load. So I gets to the truck stop. Truck stop is packed, you know. So I seen a spot, but I didn't want to blindside in, so I went around the parking lot, and as I was turning, I didn't turn sharp or anything, you know. I wasn't even at a 90, and all of a sudden my truck just stopped, you know. So I'm like, damn. I'm like, I knew what it was, you know. I didn't know at the time. I didn't know what hose, but I knew it was an air hose, you know. Air hose, the red one, the emergency air hose broke, you know. So I'm like, damn, you know. So I went in the truck stop, got my parts, you know, got some parts to fix it and whatnot. And I call, you know, TA, you know, just call them and see how much will they charge, you know, which I knew wasn't gonna be cheap. And they was like $300 and something, you know, just to come out and fix that. But I ended up fixing it myself, you know, and everything. After that, you know, like I said, the next morning I went and picked my load up. And it went from Indianapolis to, where did it go to? Oh, hell, I done forgot. But anyway, it was out of Indianapolis. I'm trying to see, did I go to Alabama? I'm thinking I found that load. Yeah, I'm thinking I found the load on the load board. I think it was from Indianapolis to Alabama. Yeah. What was it? I can't remember. But anyway. But like I say, anyway, it been, you know, everything been okay so far, you know. Everything been okay so far. You know, I'm rolling. The good thing about it, and I don't want to speak too soon, is that I haven't had any breakdowns yet, you know. This truck I got, it was, you know, it's 2014 Freightliner Cascadia. It had 578,000 miles on it. I mean, you know, hey, I checked it out before I jumped in it, you know. I mean, everything looked, I mean, like I say, I'm pleased, you know. So, I mean, I'm not saying I would run into anything, but as of right now, you know, everything been looking great. I'm trying to think of something I need that I'm missing. But like I say, I'm rolling, you know. That's the good thing about it. I'm rolling. I'm on time with loads, you know. So if you plan yourself, you know, if you get on the load board and plan yourself, because the dispatchers, they gonna the planner, he gonna plan you about, sometimes he plan 2 loads on you, sometimes he plan 3 loads on you, you know. But it's up to you, you know. It's up to you whether you want to take it or not. But if you plan yourself, make sure, you know, you're on time for pickup and delivery, you know. You don't want no failure, you know. So make sure that, you know. And like I say, just basically, man, just, you know, if you planning on getting in a lease purchase with JB, you know, I feel like it's gonna be ups and downs, you know. It's gonna be ups and downs. Just, you know, you know, once you you know, your first check, yeah, your first check, there's no deductions, you know. That's the good thing about it. So I advise you, when you get out of orientation, to hurry up, find your load. That's, if you get out of orientation on Wednesday, try to find your load that Wednesday that delivers maybe that Thursday if you can, you know, and try to pick you one up that Thursday that delivers that Saturday. That way you have two loads under you, you know. That way you'll have a pretty decent check, pretty good check, you know. Cause me, I didn't do that. I wanted to do it, but you know, due to the trailer they gave me, you know, they called me the next day and was like, you know, it wasn't my fault. It wasn't on me. It was on, you know, it was something dealing with on their end. So, you know, so they ended up paying me, you know, like I say, I think altogether it was like $500 for just that, you know. So anyway, my first check, I grossed 21. I think it was like 21 something, and I ended up taking home like 14 something, you know. And I just got another check this past week, which I grossed. That was the deductions. I grossed 27, and I didn't take home nothing but like 500. But that week there, I let the planner kind of plan me, and I only had 3 loads, you know, 3 loads, and they wasn't paying what for nothing, you know. It was probably like each load I probably didn't the revenue probably was like 700 and something, you know. And only, I think one of the loads was like 1,085. But yeah, last week wasn't a good week. But hey, you're gonna have those weeks. You're gonna have, you know, times where, you know, one week you might be up, next week you might be down, or you might be up 2 weeks in a row, and the third week you might, you know, your check might not be all that. But just hang it, you know, just hang in there, man. I mean, you know, just hang in there and take care of your equipment, you know, and don't be late on loads. I think everything, you know, I think it's okay. Everything will be okay, man. Trying to think of something else I need say. Or I might just wait till my next video and just kind of, you know, tell y'all what y'all want to hear. I know you probably don't want to hear that, but I'm really just trying to catch up on from when I left orientation, you know. But like I say, man, if you have any questions, you know what I'm saying, just get with me, you know. I'm not gonna hold you guys up, but just, you know, hey, if you're thinking about joining, you know, it's not a bad idea to me, you know. I mean, it's not a bad idea, you know. So anyway, I hope you guys have a blessed day, and hope next time, you know, my video wouldn't be so bored. So but anyway, man, I'll holler at you guys later, man. Peace.